What's up, people? What's up? It's your boy Smitty, aka Mr. Get Out, aka Kimu Terra, aka Team Misogyny. I'm not only a CEO of this company, I am a victim, you know, head representative. Go ahead.
Hey man, Mr. Burgle 617, you already know Mr. Spielberg on deck, nigga. Let's do it. Let's
This
get
is
it.
episode number 16 on the EBL podcast, man. We back. We missed y'all. We about to come in real hot.
Pause.
Yeah, pause that. Pause that.
Yeah, man. Come on
I give
now.
you that.
You starting already. Oh
Nah,
man.
I should have been pausing was that Frank eating contest y'all had up there in New York.
Man, that's on Coney Island, nigga. I live in Boston, nigga. That's down there. That's down
I
there on
miss
Coney
New
Island,
York,
nigga.
man.
I mean, I used to watch it when I was a little kid with the Kobayashi dude, and I don't know what happened since then.
I
Yeah, I
mean,
used to
he,
actually watch
he got
it.
tired of eating Franks, apparently.
I don't actually eat hot dogs, but you know what I'm saying? To each his own.
Call it hot
I'm not
dog.
gonna judge. I'm not gonna judge a man. You know,
You call it hot dog stuff?
that's what they are, right? Hot dogs.
Yeah, they're hot dogs. Come on, but
I don't know. It sounds kind of
thought y'all
suspect
called
when
it
a
something
grown
else.
man says, "I just had a Frank." That sounds kind of suspect. So I choose not to call it that.
I'm comfortable with myself, but like from the lingo that I've picked up for decades now, 2 decades, bro. Like I just call it Frank. So and y'all got a new word for it. What y'all call it? Glizzies. Yeah. Yeah.
No, see, next topic, nigga. I'm not even going there. I don't have any clue what you're talking about on that one. Like,
You
my
know the
goodness.
lingo. It's
Nah,
all
I don't,
different.
nigga.
It's all
Nah, yeah. Show off. The talk is different, nigga. I
nah.
don't know that lingo though. About to go old red, nigga, and peep the translation. Hold on, nah.
I'm about to be conceited, man. New York looking shaky, baby.
Clearly,
Oh,
no debating, nigga. I'm from Boston.
facts.
You trying to
Um,
lump me into that just because it's the East Coast, nigga? You from Philly? I don't want to hear that shit. That's East too.
technically,
We the
technically.
same distance away from New York on
Nah,
opposite
I'm gonna play.
sides. I don't want to
I'm
hear
gonna
it.
play that role. I'm gonna play that role like how y'all New York niggas been like. We from the South. We just some South niggas.
Oh, here we go. I see how this
Yeah,
works.
yeah.
Either way, like I said, Philly the same distance from New York as Boston, just on the opposite side.
I feel
There
that.
you go.
You been watching Angry Fan lately, bro? Like you done had some funny videos up. Bro. You done had
Yeah, I mean,
P on there
I
multiple
mean,
times.
he's been like having so many interviews. It's hard not to. If you're into battle rap, it's hard not to at least catch a few of them. But I definitely been tuning in because the content's been good. Salute, Angry Fan. Salute, Cat.
Which ones have you caught?
I mean, recently he's been dropping a lot. So I caught a couple. I caught the Presidential Dubs one. I
Okay.
caught most of the early ones with P and Gwitty and Benji Lolo and Jack Boy. I caught most of those. What about you?
I saw most of the P Gwitty and Angry Fan situation that was going on. Oh, I didn't see all of it, yo, that thing is a movie, bro. I
I
saw the
mean,
whole, yeah. I saw the whole Fettuccine and Mac Mel situation unfold, bro. That was a nice goodie. But like for the most part, Pete been up there almost every week. That's crazy. But go ahead,
I
talk
mean, what
about.
you think about that though? Like, do you think it's a good move? Because people said he was going to duck the smoke, and obviously he's not ducking any smoke. So, what do you think about that? Like, for real, like, do you think it's a
P is
positive?
P is a coordinated man, very organized. Well, from what I can see, very organized a little bit. Me personally, I wouldn't have did it because I follow a certain trail. You feel me? And I'm not gonna
I
put
mean,
myself out there. Don't get me
it's
wrong.
weird.
Yeah, don't get me
No,
wrong.
keep going. Yeah, no, I say it's
He's
weird. You're
doing
right.
it for a nice reason too, right? I'm not gonna get into it, but like
Yeah,
it gives the naysayers a nice little small punching bag. we can finally see like what's below the veil, you know, like who is this guy P? I can put a face to a name now.
I mean, that's a fact. And like you said before, though, he's very calculated in what's going on. Like he's
Mhm.
not stupid. He he knows he can't control Cap's show. Caps definitely controls his own show, but he definitely pushes where he pushes for a direction of the show
Mhm.
when he's on there. And
Always.
when he brings on URL people, those niggas are not stupid. The URL niggas do not cross him. They
Mhm.
co-sign and they extrapolate
Mhm.
very well for him. If that makes you know what I'm saying. Like
A fact.
Ace Amin was up there and P was just like basically nodding his head to what Ace Amin was saying, like it was the gospel.
Mhm.
And Ace Amin knew exactly what to say. I'm not saying Ace Amin is not saying truthful things, but what I'm saying is he's down with the URL. You could clearly tell. You know what I'm saying? Like so,
He's
P's not
following
stupid.
suit. Mhm.
Exactly. He Ace ain't stupid. He knows where his money's made. You know what I'm saying? So he's obviously not a stupid man. Like Gwitty being on the outside looking in. Like, yeah, let's talk about even Gwitty and P.
Okay.
What do
Yeah,
you
let's
think
get it.
about that, the Gwitty P?
Well, P wasn't wrong. Like Gwitty is my dude. I've shared a brew with him, you know, at a small gathering of battle rappers. It was nice. But for the most part, Gwitty has never been like an all-time super fire dude, right? It's not until these past 2 years, really, that Gwitty has really like leveled up his game. And I'm loving it. Like Gwitty's last battle was actually nice to me.
You talking about versus Press Mafia?
Yeah, yeah, like yo,
Okay.
like I know some people was trolling, but like Press Mafia probably got sent. You know, he probably got, you know, he probably went up that mountain.
I mean, that's the thing, and I guess that's what it comes down to because I've watched Gwitty. I've actually
Mhm.
watched it for a while because you know we started off with the hype man shit, and I remember all that with him and Dot,
Mhm.
and I go like years back, and I remember seeing him when I didn't know he battled, and I started watching him once I realized it. He has a he has a style that's I kind of get what P was saying, but he said it like in a way where he said, "Oh, Gwitty, you're just not that good." Now, Gwitty's pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
It's just that his appeal, he makes you think. He's one of those dudes who makes you think, and he obviously doesn't give a fuck what people think. So there's the irony. He's a nigga who makes you think, but he doesn't give a
Mhm.
fuck what you think. So it's like, well, bro, it's tough, and he has the old mannerisms of an old battle rapper. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? He still got the
Yeah,
hand movements
he
like he
still got
thinks
that
he's stepping
early
almost.
2000s battle rap feel,
Yeah,
and I love it.
yeah, like the 2010, 2011, and he
Mhm.
has that grit. I like Gwitty's style, but I think that I don't know how to put it because I can't say he's moving wrong because he has to do what's best for him. But
Mhm.
I get what P is saying. Like I see what he's saying. Like he's like low key dissing him because he obviously he might have something that we don't even know like against Gwitty. I don't know because he can't say Gwitty's not nice, which is kind of what he tried to say. It's just that his
No, he
style
said it.
isn't.
He said it.
Yeah, he said Gwitty, you're not that good. That's what he
Yeah,
said to him. So it's
yeah.
like I disagree with that. I think Gwitty's real good. I think his style is just not for everybody. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like he's not one of those dudes you can just throw on and everybody's gonna feel him. Pause.
mhm.
Like a twerk. When twerk is doing well, he appeals to everybody. And like Gwitty rarely doesn't do well. So what's the
So,
problem? It has to be his appeal, or someone has something personal
mhm.
against him. What do you think?
For the most part, P when I was listening to P basically said almost nothing wrong to me. But again, you brought up the style. Like P Gwitty's style clashes with a lot of talent on those stages, bro. And for the longest, like I've been telling people for the longest, bro, like that early 2000s or that even 2012, 2013 type of style, it doesn't work nowadays. And Gwitty, he's nothing but, well, for the most part, he's been nothing but that early 2000s. I'm talking about like that Smack DVD type of style, right?
Yeah, facts.
That's been Gwitty's thing. And if if you listen to the content that he brings, it's nice. It's nice. He sounds like a low mid tier person, right? When he goes into that bag, you know. Recently,
So you being mean.
no. I wouldn't put up on I wouldn't put Witty next to K Shine and be like, yeah, they could talk crazy right now. Nah, I wouldn't do that. I'm just by attributes and like his style in the current days and how it clashes with the other battle rappers right now. Like it can be done
Mhm.
well, but will it have that same impact for me? Like I'm not in 2009 no more, bro. I'm not watching Smack DVDs no more.
I guess. No, see, I get your point.
Yeah,
I guess where I'm at with it is, it's almost like a double-edged sword because
yeah,
I agree with like Gwitty style is a little older, but the way Gwitty's talking and the
mhm,
fact that he doesn't really lose much, I
yeah,
honestly want to see him get a K shine. I want to see
mhm,
what happens. I really want to see what happens. Like, give him what he wants. Let him get a
mhm.
K shine or somebody. And if he gets destroyed, so be it. But if he wins, I want to see that too.
It's a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying? Like, yeah, like,
You got
I want
that
to see him at
same
least get his
energy if
shot.
Witty starts winning like that.
That no, he hasn't. No, think about it. He hasn't really been losing either.
You know what I'm saying?
He
Like
hasn't really been.
if he beats a K Shine though, give him that
Yeah,
same energy he
yeah,
was
I want
giving
to
him.
see him get his
Yeah,
shot. I want to
yeah.
see him get it. I want him to either put up or shut up. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like he's been talking his shit. I want to see him get his shot. Give him his shot. And
Mhm.
that's why I like what they're doing. That's what I do like about why when P came on the show and they're
Of course,
setting up these battles.
of course.
I want to see Gwitty versus Cuban. I want to see it. I don't care. I want to see Gwitty destroy him 3-0. I'm rooting for Gwitty.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
'Cause
I want to see him do well.
even with P saying Gwitty's not that good, that's giving some people and Gwitty himself more of a reason to be better. You know, like
Facts.
I see the little slick pep talk he's trying to get Gwitty. Like he ain't slick. I see the vision. Right now, I would classify Gwitty as I want to say he's a he's like on that cusp of high mid tier. He's almost about to make that transition. You feel me? He's still leveling up. He's still finding his cheat codes right now. You know, he don't got the dance move. He don't got the PG step. He don't got none of that just yet. Just yet. He's still going off vocal projection. But like when he get in that bag and when he find his little small cheat code, oh man, I think the top tier is gonna have a monster on their hands.
And I think that's part of the reason he's been upset, which is what
Yeah.
I've been just saying just now, kind of
Hmm.
co-signing what you just said. He needs his shot. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, okay, I know he could rap, and I want him to at least get his opportunity because this is where the controversy for me comes in. Is I kind of feel like Pete. I like battle rap a whole fucking lot. You like battle rap a lot. We watch it,
Of course.
everything. So, battle rap, shut up. But anyway, trying to throw me off track. I like battle rap, so I know what Gwitty's talking about when he's rapping. I get it, but I want Gwitty to actually see what P is saying too. Like, bro,
Yeah.
that's not gonna appeal to everybody, my nigga. And
Yeah.
when we put you on that stage against the K-Shine or against a real sick, or I'm just against somebody
Mhm.
who you're gonna see the difference. Because you know what I'm saying? Like, if niggas ain't sitting there listening to bars and niggas is drunk in a room full of 1,000 people, is Gwitty gonna rock that room?
Not at
And
all.
I want to see him get his shot, and because I want to see both sides of it. Because like I said, I kind of believe what P is saying when it's like, yo, I like Gwitty personally. That's a pause, but I like Gwitty personally, but I don't think his style is going to appeal to the masses. What do you think about that?
You know, I wouldn't say I like Gwitty on a personal level, you know, like we may have shared a brew, but like for the most
Well,
part,
I've never met the motherfucker. I'm talking strictly rap. Okay.
I'm messing
Okay.
with you. I'm
I
messing
know
with
you
you.
messing with me, but here we go. All right. Nah.
For the most part, I like his style because I'm still one of those dudes that grew up from that era that saw like the greats come and go anytime. I saw when I saw like right after that Lions Den situation kicked off, how it was falling apart. You know, bad management. You know, I saw a lot of leads come and go a lot. You feel me? I saw Poison
Mhm.
Pen when he was still in the business heavy, but now he's just a backdrop for like certain events.
Yeah, he was
And
fucking with King of the Dot heavy, right?
yeah, I mean, like I said, backdrop for certain events.
Yeah, and he's still Team Homie, right?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, Team Homie, they always for life. They don't
That's
hardly
fact.
kick anybody out.
Fact.
But yo, Gwitty's style and how these newer dudes look at it, because you gotta remember, bro. Like some of these favorite dudes, like the intro to battle rap has been like maybe a Tay Rock, a Geechee Gotti, or maybe even I'll say what's old boy name, or maybe even a DNA, right?
Mm-hmm.
DNA, I see a lot of people like DNA. That's crazy. I see a lot of people, they come in off of these certain battle rappers and like they never caught anything on the back end. They didn't see K Shine in his early days, how he was. They didn't see how Charlie Clips used to rap or nothing like that. They didn't see Loaded Lux versus Murder Mook the
Mm-hmm.
first time or second time, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I mean, you're
like
talking about
these
newer fans.
battle rap. It's not a shot to them, but it's like if you don't know what happened before, you can't appreciate that type of style that Gwitty is coming with these days.
Yeah, that is a good point. But it's a listening style. And a lot of
Yeah.
people don't have time to listen. You know what I'm saying? I know that sounds
Mhm,
stupid, but it's like a lot of people don't take the time to actually listen. But
mhm,
Gwitty has a style that it's like, I think Caps actually did mention that. Like it's his pen isn't as good as Chilla Jones, but it's that type of shit. It's like, okay, I'm gonna have to think about it while he's rapping. Like, I don't
mhm.
mind that personally, but the average battle rap fan, the person you were just describing, who hasn't
Yeah.
been with battle rap for the last 20 years, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They don't. That's not the style that they're into. Most of them, they want that explosive, exciting.
Yep.
That's why
Yeah.
Hitman always translates. No matter what, he always translates because Hitman is exciting. Doesn't matter. He's exciting. You can have just watched battle rap yesterday, or you could have been watching for the last 10, 20 years. He's exciting. That's the difference. People like
That's a fact.
Hitman translate to any crowd. Even people like Surf. That's why he can get away with not having full raps half the time he battles.
Yeah, because he just has that impact factor that he
Yeah,
knows this was
clips.
just gonna kill in the room and on
hmm
camera.
And, and
But
and once again, mentioning Caps. Not to cut
mhm.
you off. My bad, King.
No, you good. No, you
But
good. You
Caps
good.
said it about. He said it about clips. It's just that people got tired of it after a while of the bullshit. But think about
Yeah.
how long we let him bullshit. We let him bullshit for like a good
Hmm.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Like
A lot.
he like I think his run started in what like 2012 where I know it was like that A Verb was it Summer Madness 2 where like he started going on the tear because he was good when he faced Tay Rock in the Lions Den. Obviously, Clips was the man then. So I think maybe his
Hmm.
run, the mystique started around there. But remember, he hit his peak around 2013, 14, 15. Like he was on fire. And then he went on like a 4 year streak of bullshit. And people didn't start getting mad to the end of it.
He
You know
really
what I'm
got it.
saying? Like,
He really got his moment, because like even before that he didn't really have a moment. He was chasing a moment because he saw everybody else had a moment, and like that moment got him trending because like it was that big T battle, and he did that little move with the gun and everything, like boom, boom.
yeah,
And
that was good. And
yeah,
then
it was
I
that one.
can't
It
lie,
was
the
the
T
big T
Rex
battle.
battle too, bro.
Yeah,
The
and the
T
T
Rex
Rex battle
battle
was good.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that third round versus T Rex, he went kind of crazy. That
yeah.
definitely that stamped him. But
And that
like,
was,
yeah,
remember, that was T Rex in his prime. Like he wasn't fading away at that point.
yeah, it's like he was starting to fade, but only people who watched a lot of battle rap were seeing it.
Hmm.
If that
Hmm.
makes sense.
Hmm.
Like he was starting to decline, but like if you didn't watch enough battle rap, you didn't know it yet. But like,
That's
yeah,
a
he was starting.
fact.
Because I remember that I think that was the battle where his cousin had died the day before, right? When he
I'm
battled
not
Clips.
sure. I'm not
I
sure.
believe, yeah, his cousin, something that happened with a family member the day before or like right before the battle. And it had messed him up a little bit. So niggas
Okay.
was definitely giving him a piece of the pass for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they definitely, yeah. Because I remember Rex's first round was good and then he got destroyed.
Mhm.
But either
Okay.
way, the point we were making was certain people like Hitman and Clips and Surf
Mhm.
and them have those styles that anybody can just pick up and watch. It doesn't matter what era, anybody can enjoy. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, but
and Gwitty's not one of those.
Woody, Gwitty is, it's sad to say he's late to the party, and it, like, if he was already a name and he tried to do the same thing, it would have worked easily. Look at Head Ice. He does it all the time. He hasn't changed since like maybe 2007, bro. Like, Head Ice is
I
still
mean,
Head Ice, bro.
Head Ice
He
ain't changed since '87.
oh yeah, yeah.
Head Ice been around since Paid in Full was like actually happening.
But like he had to, like, to keep that style though. He had to switch venues. He couldn't be the URL boy no more. But like, I give credit where it's due. Like a dude like Chilla Jones, he still is able to eat from like his type of style, which isn't really old per se. But when you look at it, like all he does is just switches up his cadence and just, adds a little bit of pep to it, unlike the older
Yeah.
days. And like he brings in some fresh content that you wouldn't normally say back in 2009, 8, right? But like,
Mm-hmm.
you, but the crowd listening in, you could hear
Mm-hmm.
it. Like you saw that Gnome 11, bro. Gnome 11, Chilla Jones basically got hold.
Oh,
The
you talking
crowd,
about versus Tay Rock?
yeah, the crowd was dead, and then you saw that content they was bringing, which was fire. That third round, they was really dying. They was dead on the second round, but that third round, you didn't hear a peep come out of people's mouth. You heard his boys, you heard a few people reacting here and there, but for the most part, crowd was real quiet on him. And then Tay Rock, he brought that hype, and it was like, yeah, okay, yeah. They was all tipsy, drunk. Drake had just left, bro.
It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's like, yeah, that's so basically what we're trying to say is we we like Gwitty, pause, like we like
Hmm.
Gwitty, but I don't. We both don't really think his style is gonna appeal to everyone. But we both still want to see him get his shot. That's the gist of it. I think still want to see him get his shot. He deserves
That's
a
a
shot,
that's a fact.
and technically he's about to get it because if he wins this, he doesn't have to sit down and he can continue on. So we're gonna see. That's basically what Caps is bringing to the table. He's getting dudes plates basically, bro,
Hmm.
and that's a,
Hmm.
that's a salute. He's getting dudes plates who didn't have them before.
You know, I love it when the underdog can succeed, my dude. And yo,
Hmm.
Gwitty thriving. Yo, he's he's always been that dude trying to kill people, but like I think he's finally like got his playbook down a little bit, and you've been seeing people slowly get sent. You saw it happen with drugs. You saw it happen with Prez Mafia recently. Yo,
And see, and no disrespect, but
go
those
ahead.
names you just named, that's why I want him to get his shot because
Yeah.
those dudes are basically where you're saying his level is. Oh, he's mid tier. I want to see him get his
I,
shot versus a quote unquote. Yeah, go.
yeah. No, I would classify drugs as like a low mid tier, but like I felt like right now it's experience points for him. I play a lot of RPGs, but like it's an experience point for him, right?
Yeah.
So like that's a nice little look. You just beat drugs, right? I mean, well, you beat drugs a while ago, and drugs, is a a type of name right now, and then you just beat Prez Mafia, who's debatably the old Twerk. Well, Twerk is the new
Okay,
Press
so
Mafia. You feel me?
okay, but let me say this then.
Go
This
ahead.
is what P and Ace Amin and them weren't going to say. Like
Go ahead.
I don't have all right, okay, this is my opinion. I'm gonna say that before I make this statement. It's my opinion. I don't have any facts on this. But it seems like drugs is dealing with house money when it comes to URL. So they're not gonna
A lot of them
whoa,
are.
whoa, hold on. Before let me just finish this so you can go right away.
Mhm.
It seems like he's in the family, quote unquote. So his skill doesn't really matter. And I'm not saying he's bad. What I'm
Mhm.
saying is he got a lot of leeway. He can fuck up and still not worry about getting booked. So my point is, Gwitty saying he beat drugs, which is true,
Yeah.
and it doesn't make sense that someone he beat is getting booked more than him. That doesn't make sense. But it does
Yeah.
make sense if you look at it from the fact that drugs is part of the family. They don't give a fuck about you, Gwitty. They're taking
Um.
care of their mans.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Gugs. I said Gugs.
I'm about to say, did you say Glugs, nigga?
It's a Disney TV show or something. Nah, but drugs. He been a part of the family since the whole collaboration with Jack Boy Main, Twerk. I forget they little
Wait, and
crew.
let's say this is alleged though, because we don't have actual proof.
What was the name of their little crew?
Wait,
Jack
say it
Boy
again. You
Main,
broke up.
New Jersey Twerk,
The Goonies.
the Goonies.
The
Yeah, the
Goonies.
Goonies. It's crazy they took their name, right? But
Did both
so
of you come up with that name?
I think Jack Boy came up with it.
Okay. That's some further research needs to be done. But yeah.
Yeah, we gotta do our due diligence on that. But like, before I hop out the window, just say Jack Boy came up with it all.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Either way, yeah, the Goonies. So yeah, I mean, we know
Drugs.
he was cool.
It used to be a lot of people on the Goonies they became part of the family just because of Twerk. You feel me? And so it used to
Mm-hmm.
be like if you gonna book Twerk, at least have my man, get a plate on the same card or something, or like the upcoming card or something. I want my boy to eat too. And that's how it was for a while, right? So Drugs got inducted early, even though Guidi sent him at the time, he's still a Goonies. And so that's why we saw more Drugs, than Guidi. Also, I'm not gonna play Drugs like that. His style resonates well with a lot of people, especially with the casuals, that's not, 10 years deep in this thing or like 5 years deep in this thing. It resonates
Mm-hmm.
well with the casuals. He's not difficult to listen to. His voice is all right. He has some nice performances. Same thing with
I
Ryder.
mean,
I think Ryder and Drugs kind of like the same person though. I think
I
Ryder just
think
got a little
Ryder's
bit more.
a notch up. I think not. I think Ryder's a notch above Drugs, but I
Yeah,
get
that's
what you're
what
saying.
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like he's a notch above because
Mhm,
he just beat him in that battle they had pretty bad. So I would say
mhm.
that puts him above him. But I get your point. They're
And
basically
yeah, and then when you look at Gwitty at the time, right? Somebody's that's very harsh. It's hard to get the crowd attention from like his content, from his projection, his aura, right? And Gwitty was a part of a team, but like the team he was a part of, no shot to QP and none of them dudes. Like, but like y'all are basically menaces of battle rap. I don't think the staff at URL wanted any parts of having y'all, right?
I mean, and you also got to look at marketability as well. I mean,
Yeah, market.
the
Like who,
fact
who looks
that
like who looks better on a card? A- And I'm not judging a man's face, but like let's just say like some street looking thug, or somebody that could be
well,
a street thug, but like he look a little bit preppy.
no, that's just the facts. Like
Yeah,
people do
yeah.
books by their cover, whether it's right or wrong. That's part of the
No,
appearances
no,
you make.
I'm not saying like the staff is doing this. I'm just saying like what looks better to like the casual dude, like I mean, not, whoa, whoa.
You
What
almost walked the plank on that.
what looks better? What looks better to the casual fan looking in, like
Well,
possibly a
and that's what I'm trying to
female,
say.
like
That's what
the
I mean.
the
The
dirty,
average person does judge.
grimy looking dude who look like the final boss of a video game, or somebody that looks like the hero character, like he looks look clean, clean face, good looking skin, and you know he, he probably
No,
has
that's
a
the fact
little
though.
small trailer out there, yeah,
But
showcasing
that's
something.
that's what I mean. Like people, the average person does judge the book by their cover, so they're gonna
Yeah,
see that
yeah,
immediately, and they're gonna be like, okay. They're not even gonna consider the raps yet. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a
that's a
total
fact.
package. It's a total package, and I think that's what I forgot who it was who was on the interview with Caps, and he was trying to tell Gwitty, like, yo, bro, you know what you need to do, bro. Like,
Mhm.
come on, dog. Like, you know what you need to do. I forgot who exactly it was, but I think Quiddy knows what he needs to do. He's just disgruntled, clearly. That's why I just
Yeah,
want him to get his shot. But speaking of that, we got disgruntled battle rappers getting ready to go tomorrow.
yeah, that max out
Couple
card.
of disgruntled, yeah, couple of disgruntled battle rappers. Hitman's always disgruntled.
Oh man, Cassidy versus Hitman. That's the headliner, bro. How you feel about
Calico,
that?
Calico, Calico.
What's the Cass? Oh yeah, Calico. They changed the card. I'm tripping. Yo,
Nah,
I'm still looking at the
Hitman
old
already took that
flyer.
L. Yeah, Hitman
Yeah,
already took that L. Apparently, I thought Hitman won, but apparently Hitman took an L.
I'm still looking at the old card. I am tripping.
Oh, you good?
No, like no, like
Do you believe?
let me tell you. So like they put out the card again, but they accidentally made a mistake. Yo, they put out the Max One card.
Yeah, I saw that. They labeled a video
Yeah.
Cassidy versus Hitman 2. And it was like, wait a minute,
I
not
was like, they about
Cassidy
to
versus
battle again? It's the rematch?
Hitman. In 2 months? Like for real? 2, 3
Hey,
months?
this lit.
Nah, but yeah, the main event should be lit, man. Like
Man,
they
yeah.
already battled on the what was it? The Snoop Dogg shit. That's what they
Mhm.
battled on. Was that the Battle Academy? I forgot what that was called. Was it the Academy? Battle Academy?
It
Something
was
like that.
called something, but Snoop Dogg was there. He was hosting it,
Yeah, they
and
battled on that and
yeah,
Cal won.
I think he got it clearly. It
Yeah.
got dark on that stage with Hitman.
Yeah, because
Even
that was the same
look at
card
Snoop
with
Dogg face the whole battle when Calico rapping,
that.
bro.
Calico was cooking. Because that was the same card with Daylight and Sue Surf in that
Mhm,
animated video, right?
mhm.
I remember that with all the fucking effects in it. That shit was kind of cool.
Yeah,
But
we need. Let me see. Hitman versus Calico. Who you got? That's what I want to know, bro. Who do you have?
I got Hitman.
You got
I got
Hitman.
hit. I got Hitman, bro.
You think you're gonna bring
Like,
his little brother out? They gonna do a dance
yes,
move or something?
yes. I think it's gonna be like I got Hitman, bro. I
Alright.
fuck with Cal. I like Cal, but I don't like the new Cal. Like I haven't liked Cal in a minute. It's like I'm still clinging on to the old Cal. Like I'm
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
I'm hoping that Cal shows up, but I haven't
Mhm.
liked the shades and the T Grizzly Cal. You know what I'm saying? I haven't really liked that. He hasn't his best performance to me is I mean, I'm talking about after Lux and all that shit. It was versus Tay Rock, I think. And like he hasn't even approached that level since to me. What do you think?
I am the dude that's been, rooting for Cal since he joined the battle scene. And when he got into this T Grizzly archetype and the Shoebox Money mixtape volume 38, like, bro, it's like, give it a break, bro. I'm not
Yeah.
even blaming the dress. I feel like as soon as his father got out of the pen or whatever, wherever he was, like he just switched up, bro. And he saw T Grizzly blow up, and he just, he bit that whole thing. Because we've never heard Calico rap like this, bro, until T Grizzly blew up, my dude.
I mean, I mean, shout out Cal because I do fuck with that track Banner.
That's my
That's
dude,
one of
bro.
my that's one of my favorite battle rap
Yeah.
tracks. That track Banner, that's fire. But yeah, if y'all don't know, the track is BANA. Just look it up, Calico. But
Am I
yeah,
wrong?
like he definitely.
Forgetting. Am I
Yeah,
wrong? Yeah, that's my
yeah,
joke.
yeah. That's that shit. That shit is fire. I gotta give him props for that.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, he changed battle rap wise. I did enjoy the Pat Stay battle
Mhm.
just for like being an evil black person.
Bully.
I did enjoy him seeing him bully Pat Stay like that. I'm not gonna lie because after what Pat Stay did to Marv One, I thought he deserved it, and that's just a personal.
Mm.
I did enjoy that, but
Mm.
Cal's raps, if you watch that back, wasn't that good. He was wasted, and it was just kind of entertainment. He was clearly
Yeah.
drunk, and he was
Yeah.
clearly pushing all over Pat, and Pat knew he was drunk, so it just made Pat more uncomfortable. Because at that point, I think Pat probably could have beat him up. Not all the niggas Calico had with him. Let's
Yeah.
say that, but
That's what he was looking at. He'd probably get
yeah,
jumped if he
like
did it.
yeah, he definitely would have got jumped, but like Pat could have beat him up at that point because Calico was wasted. But it was funny watching that. But that still doesn't give credence to his rhymes, though. I just don't think his rhymes have been that good since Lux, man. Like I said, the best Calico I've seen is
Not.
versus Tay Rock.
I think the best Calico we saw was probably against Sue Surf or against K Shine, right? No, no, no,
And
no.
don't forget
Math Hoffa,
Math
Matha.
Hoffa.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Math
Math
Hoffa.
Hoffa.
That's probably like the last time we saw Calico in
And think
like
about that. When did that
great
Math
form.
Hoffa battle happen? Was that 10 years ago?
Dang,
That Math Hoffa battle? That had to be at least 10 years ago. Let's look that shit up.
I got you.
Yeah, let's look that up. I mean, seriously. Calico versus Math Hoffa was a minute ago. My goodness.
That
And that
battle
was
was
the
9 years ago. It's about to be 10 years ago.
there you
You
go.
you you was almost you was right on the almost right on the mark, bro. Yo,
Yeah,
in
there it is.
in October the 10th, it's gonna be 10 years, bro. That battle
Yeah,
took
and that
place.
just goes to show. This is a shout out to myself. I told you niggas I watch battle. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. But like, nah,
Nah,
nah, you know,
you right, you right, you right.
nah, but it'd be like, when we talk about like when you watch everything, yeah, like
Yeah,
that's why I
yeah.
get Gwitty's style. Like I've been watching battle rap a long time. I get what Gwitty's doing, but the average fan just ain't gonna get it. But nah, but speaking of this, Cal, that was Cal at his finest right there, like verse math. So he's gonna have to dip into that
Mhm.
nostalgic bag, man. And cause I think Hitman is still
Hitman's still mad at that last battle they had, bro.
facts.
Yeah,
And Hitman's still mad just because he's Hitman. He's always mad.
yeah.
Like, I mean, he usually does have reasons, but he's always like upset about something. You know what I'm saying? He
Mhm.
usually has a reason, but he's upset about something. Somebody pissed him off somewhere, some along the way. So I think this should be fire. I think the battle's going to be fire. What you think about the battle as a whole?
Like I said, I want to root for Calico so badly just because of his past work. You know, the old red battle, Math Hoffa, Lux, even though he got sent. I wanna I wanna like what happened to you, Cal? I'm saying Calico. I'm saying Calico for one reason only. He may dip back into that bag a little bit, mixed with a little bit of T Grizzly, and it may be enough to get Hitman. But like, I feel like what a lot of people are forgetting, yo, this gonna be in Atlanta, bruh. So we got the crowd. The crowd is gonna be there.
Huh?
The crowd is gonna be there. It's gonna be people in that building, masked up and masked off.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's a
Hitman has a way of like going crazy and cry. That's why we ain't saw Hitman in a while, yo. The crowd wasn't there.
well, the
Or the
crowd was
crowd
there for the
wasn't
Cassidy shit.
besides the Cassidy stuff. I mean, but like even that had a little small crowd, but like it wasn't the crowd he was looking for. That's why we see him more frequently now. Okay, like Hitman back. The crowd was back. It's
Let's
not gonna
go.
be a crazy, like Centennial Park type of, pack style, but like that room gonna be packed. It's
No,
already
I
packed.
agree.
Now ARP talking.
Is it
Yeah.
is it back at Club Believe?
Um, I don't think it's at it's at the music hall. Believe, right?
Yeah, the last time was that was the whole "Do You Believe" shit because it was at that the club name was Believe, so I think
Man,
it's back there, the same spot.
so backstory. Well, a little insight. It ain't a backstory. A little insight though. Like a lot of people that's new to the state or like the city, for instance, Believe Music Hall is like it's not really a club per se. At the most, it can be a small lounge spot, but like how small it is, bro, it's basically a hole in the wall. But like it for the purpose for the purpose of this, like it's a nice size, right? But you ain't
Okay.
going if you got any type of good money, you ain't going clubbing there. you know, you may pull up,
Okay.
drink a little bit, look at some females, but that's about it.
Okay. I mean,
All
that's the
right, but yeah,
inside information from a
yeah,
man,
yeah.
Smitty, who's actually in ATO. That's
Facts,
the inside
facts.
info.
I used my Philly card and came down here, took over Atlanta. That's what I did.
Let's go. East Coast stand up.
Oh yeah. I got
No, but yeah,
Calico
so you
winning
got
that.
Cal winning?
Yeah, but
Okay.
but
I
but
got
my
Hitman.
me personally, I got Calico winning, but I wouldn't be surprised if Hitman completely 2-1, right? It ain't gonna
Yeah,
be
I
a
got
body
Hitman.
bag. Calico gonna take one round.
Yeah, I got
Just
Hitman
just off
2-1.
the
Yeah, I
crowd.
got Hitman
Yeah,
2-1.
just off the crowd. Daylight and King Los. Who you got?
Okay, so I'm gonna start this with: did you see their face off?
No, I did not. I did not. I didn't get a
Okay,
chance to catch
so
any face off.
I'll fill us all in here. So I watched. I'm gonna say I watched about a good 50% of the face off because
Okay.
I don't think I needed to watch the whole face off because this is how I'm gonna break it down. There was a lot of mutual respect.
Mm,
Clearly, the mutual respect was there, and the way King Los was talking, bro, like it's fit, yo. If you're into lyrics,
mm-hmm,
get ready, get your notepad out. He basically was saying, yo, I love it personally because I'm into lyrics. You know, Chilla
Uh-huh.
Jones is one of my favorite battle rappers. I'm obviously biased being from Boston, but I listen to lyrics. That's part of the way I listen to battle rap in general. But
Mhm.
bruh, the way King Los was describing this, he was telling them like, "Yo, bro, you're not gonna get it. You're gonna have to ask somebody about this. This is gonna be lyrical holocaust." Like, yo, he was going crazy, and
Yeah.
Daylight was just sitting there co-signing. Basically, there was like, and then Daylight, who also we know Daylight plays games and mind games and shit. But
Always. Always.
there was a point where ARP was talking, and he says something to Los, and Los starts giving his view on it, and Daylight cuts him off, and he's like, "You're talking about this like we have beef. We don't have beef." It was like mad weird because you know how Daylight will just yeah, like, and then Los was like, "I know we don't have beef, but it was weird." But like, I think this is going to be an amazing battle because we all know Daylight really hasn't done no antics in a minute. Niggas still remember the shit, but he hasn't really done any antics in a long time.
He did
Like,
that so he can get his moments, his
exactly.
comeuppance, and he killed that real quick, right
Think
after all
about it.
that.
The last 4 or 5 years, has he really done any antics? No.
No, you got to
So
remember he made World Star twice, like
facts.
that was that's all he needed, and after that,
Mm-hmm.
he was good money. He let the he
Yeah, his
let the
plan
bars and
worked.
content speak. Yeah.
Yeah, his plan definitely worked. And on top of that, he's on RBE, which he's known to go to put on a good performance. In
Hmm.
this battle, you could tell he cares about. This isn't a normal battle. This is going to be special, I believe. Like, this isn't normal. This is King Los, not on 3 weeks prep, not
Hmm.
facing Head Ice. I'm not. This is no disrespect to Head Ice. Head Ice and Daylight are light years apart in their styles. You know what I'm saying? Like, it couldn't be a more different person. Like, so I think this right here, yo, I'm excited, man. What do you think?
Shout out to my girl Phoenix Fire. You feel me? We
Okay.
we we we, we
Like,
cater to the same fan base, the same people. I got daylight 30. It's gonna be nasty for
you got
King
him
Los.
30?
30, 30. King Los ain't gonna get around.
The disrespect.
King Los ain't getting around. Daylight, I can tell. I'm gonna go back and watch the face off, right? Ain't gonna be no square. So when it comes tomorrow, I'm gonna be fully prepped, ready for whatever, right? But Daylight, he has been schooling people for the longest. He has the gesture archetype that I love because, like, oh, he'll play with you, he'll agree with you, right? But like when you get in that ring, he's a different monster. He's gonna kill you. He's lyrical too. People forget Daylight is very lyrical. He just doesn't
Oh,
showcase it that much in
oh,
certain battles because, like, the fans ain't looking for that in the matchup that he's been given before that. But like King Los, a very lyrical dude, that matches up well. So Daylight is gonna get in that bag. He's gonna be witty with it. He's gonna scheme with it. He's gonna out lyric the lyricist.
yeah, I mean, I, I mean, I think it's going to be a war. I just don't know why you said Daylight 30 that's just going to disrespect
They
King
like
Los
30.
like that.
They like 30. Plus the fans have come accustomed to Daylight nowadays. They love him. King Los, you know, he's all right. I give you that. He's all right. He ain't just gonna go in there and get knocked upside the head like he a square or something. He gonna come with something. But will it be enough to kill the steam and gas that Daylight has? No. Will it be enough to kill the content that he brings along with that gas and steam? No.
I mean, if we're doing the predictions, you said Daylight 30, which I think is crazy. But I was
Daylight
gonna say
30.
day. I was gonna say I was gonna pick Daylight 2-1
30. I
because
feel
I
you.
think
Yeah, 30. Yeah. Daylight 30. I
I
feel
pick
you.
Daylight 2-1 because this is my reasoning. If you would let
Yeah,
me
yeah.
say my
I'm
reasoning,
messing with you,
this
bro.
this is the reasoning. Okay. Anyway, um, I kind of got the vibe that when Daylight was sitting up there in the face off, it gave me not a same face off vibe, but I'm talking about the battle vibe when he battled Mickey Fax. He might have had a little
Mm,
too much fucking respect.
mm.
He might
Okay.
have had a little too much respect, and I hope he doesn't throw around.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like, I'm not saying throw like But you know what I'm trying to say,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
because versus Mickey, he didn't seem like he gave 100% versus Mickey. And Mickey was great that battle. This is no disrespect to Mickey Fax in that battle because he won that battle clearly. But Daylight didn't seem like he was normal Daylight in that battle because I know he respects Mickey. You know he respects Mickey.
I know that. I know. Like,
Yeah,
and
you know
I
that.
didn't really. I liked the battle for what it was, but like, I really didn't like them. Complimenting each other. Like that was a compliment battle if you really look at it.
Facts. Like, yeah, like Daylight
But like
wasn't the same.
Mickey Fax, he merits a lot of respect in like the small circle of like the real people that's in the loop. Like Chilla Jones got mad respect for Mickey Fax and vice versa, right?
Mickey
Yo, like
Fax is
you
the
see
OG.
the real content bringers, like the real like writers, they all have like mad respect for each other, so they don't go too crazy on each other because they want each other to eat, right? But but it's some respect for King Los, but I don't see it to that level of Mickey Fax. I think if I want to be honest, right, they like may soft pedal around. It may be the first, it may be the second, right? But he may soft pedal around so King Los can eat a little bit too, because Daylight ain't the type of dude to just get a body bag and just walk off and have like his opponent do bad on him, right? He always looking for that like that nice classic battle where you can have like some discourse between the two, and that's what I like
Daylight's been a
from.
part of some
Yeah,
classics.
I
He's
know.
been a part of some
No,
classics. Him
did
versus
you
Clips was great. Him versus
fire?
Will was great. Him
Yeah.
versus Oops was great. You know,
Him
him
versus
versus
Bangs
Mike
was
P was
great.
great. Him versus Bangs was great. Like
Yeah.
Daylight's been a part of some fire battles, like complete fire.
Okay, so you had Daylight
I
King
got
Los
Daylight
2-1.
2-1, and
Okay,
you have Daylight with a body
30.
bag.
30. I ain't say body bag. I just said it's gonna be a 30. You
You
know,
said a dirty 30, nigga. That's a body bag.
I said just 30, just 30. You put some
No,
shots
nigga, you
on
said
it.
it's gonna get nasty.
It's gonna get
Pause.
nasty, but
Yeah.
like
No, you got this nigga getting buried. I don't want to hear it. Don't try to talk your way out of it. You said he getting burnt to a crisp. Nigga, like, nah. You said dirty 30, nigga. So he getting body bag, and I got Daylight in a gentlemanly 2-1.
it ain't gonna be no gentleman's 30, you feel me? But it's gonna be a 30, and it's gonna King Los gonna have some cuts and bruises on him, and he gonna have some knocks across his face. That's
Okay.
about it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. What's next on the call? What's next on
Ill
the
Will
call?
and Jack, man. Go ahead.
I got Ill Will 30.
Oh, okay.
I got Ill Will 30, dog. Dirty 32.
Tell me why. Tell
I
me why.
got yo. I just I'm not saying I don't like Jag. I just got Will with the 30. But I think the way Jag be talking and the fact that he literally did beat O-Red. He
Yeah.
had a great battle with Math. The 40
Mm-hmm.
battle was poop. I'm giving that 40 battle 6 poops. Yeah, that was a terrible battle. But
Mm-hmm.
he did great verse Math. And the third round was really cringeworthy. That was a top 5 cringeworthy round of all time. If we go back to that
That
and
was some
rewatch it,
cringe right there.
yeah, that was cringy. But he did his thing versus Math, which was fire. He had the phone battles. He obviously has a music career. I'm talking about the phone battles back on Angry Fans Radio. He was doing his thing back then, and he beat O-Red in I think it was a lackluster battle because O-Red had no voice and Jag was doing his thing. He did good in that battle and he won the battle. But I think someone needs to get him out of here personally. And as a diehard battle rap fan, like Jag's the enemy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying he ain't in the battle rap. He doesn't represent, but he came in from the industry. He's the enemy. I want to see Will get him out of here. And I think Will's the perfect person to get him out of here. What do you think?
So let me clear my throat on this. Jack has been the op since he joined this, this battle rap scene, bro.
Exactly. He knows it too.
I've been seeing people try to ride his coattail, put their hand in this little pocket. What y'all doing, bro? Industry don't love battle rap like that. They don't get respect. Like,
talk to him, kid. Talk to him.
Yeah. Jack came in, he sneak in maybe a win or maybe a debatable here and there. and y'all all of a sudden calling him, y'all loving him now. Y'all got fan letters. Y'all got "Dear I love you." Like, what's going on, bro? Just because he got a little bit of buzz outside of battle rap, y'all rocking with him this hard. What happened to the boys that been here for the longest? Y'all ain't showing love. Come on, huh? Like, what do we go hard dudes that y'all should be showing love just as much as Jack? Come on now.
Yeah,
And
I'm saying, yeah. Wait, you don't finish up. Go.
go ahead. And yo, just to sum it up, bro, Ill Will don't play around with nobody really. Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Ill Will is about to gut this man, make this man into a chicken fillet. He gonna be the new he gonna be the new what's that spicy chicken sandwich at Kentucky Fried Chicken, bro? Like
The
Louisiana
open
heat,
face.
something like that. Yeah. That's what Jag about to
Oh
be after
man.
the battle, bro.
I mean, I just want to see. I want to see someone get him out of here because he talks so much shit, which I
Yeah,
like. Which is, I think it's all
I
good for
love that.
battle rap. See, think about it. It got me excited. I want to see Will kick his ass. Like that's what I want to see. But I'm gonna
Mhm.
tune. And Jag's a smart man. I want to tune in. He did the Mayweather effect. Whether you root for him or not, you want to see whether he wins or loses at
You
least.
gonna see at the battle, regardless.
Yeah, like you want to see him win or lose. Either you come to see him win or you come to see him lose. But he's bringing everybody in. That's what Jag's brilliant. He's a great businessman.
Mhm.
But I want to see Will 30 him. I want to see Will get him the fuck out of here. That's just my personal opinion. But do I think Jag could win? I think Jag could because Will might come fucking around. We've seen him do it before. Will's a wild card.
Mm, mm. I've seen him do it one time, but I've also seen him not take battles as serious, but he still ends up winning with a crazy moment, right?
Bro, he lost to 40 Cal. Fucking
We know
around.
we all know what that battle was. That wasn't
Yeah,
even a
no,
battle, bro.
but no, but it pissed me off because I wanted to see him get 40 Cal the fuck out of here. I'm a battle rap
They wasn't
purist, you
gonna
know what
let
I'm
Ill
saying?
do that.
But well, that's personally going into that battle. I wanted to see killer Ill Will. I wanted to
Yeah.
see Ill Will get him out of here. He came in, and the first 2 minutes of his fucking round was like a joke.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you knew it was like, oh man. I hope he doesn't play this game with Jag. Because if he plays a game with Jag, Jag will get him the fuck out of here, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jag's no joke.
I
Who you
would
got?
say, Jack has the possibility.
If Will comes with all jokes with that,
Yeah.
I'm not because jokes do get
Oh,
over.
yeah. Ill'll lose, but like Ill has like kind of like I want to say like a Calico, but with a Charlie Clips type of vibe to him. Like I think a lot of old Calico, not new Calico.
I get
Gotta
it.
say that. Gotta say that nowadays. He has
And
that type
Will
of
raps a lot
archetype.
like Mac Myron as well. I mean, because they both boys and they both from fucking Detroit. I mean, Pontiac. So you know what I'm saying? Obviously, the similarities are going to be there. But like you said, that old kind of grimy Mac Myron still has that. The old Calico had it. Will still has it too. But if he's not joking too much, bro, I just
Jack has a chance, just as long as Ill Will just takes this battle a little serious. I see Jack getting up out of here.
yeah. See, that my prediction is an Ill Will 30, but I'm just hoping he's fucking focused. So if he comes in taking this shit lightly, Jag can pull off a victory. And if Jag beats Ill Will clearly, we are never gonna hear the end of this, bro. Ever.
He ain't ever gonna leave battle rap if that happens, bro. You know
If he
that?
beats if he beats Ill Will clearly, and we can't say he lost, like you see how, and I'm glad
Every
niggas
battle
called him out
after that,
about it.
he's automatically won, bro, because he ain't gonna let nobody forget that.
Well, and this is a shout out. That's true what you just said as well. But this is a shout out to Caps for calling Jag out on this because
Yeah.
Jag was trying to say that if Ill Will don't 30 him, he still wins. Like, no.
Nah, we
If
ain't
Ill
doing
Will
that.
wins 2-1, it's still a victory. Like, no. You
Yeah.
know, but on the flip side, if Jag clearly wins 2-1, my God, this man's gonna go on a press tour. Right? If he
If he
beats Ill Will clearly,
if Jag even has a moment, you feel me, he ain't gonna let nobody forget that.
he's gonna have a moment. He's gonna have a moment. He's
Yeah,
smart.
I'm
He's
telling you,
gonna.
if he has a moment, he's gonna make it a debatable in the people's eyes.
Well, I mean, he's gonna come out of it saying it's debatable no matter what.
I know. I
We
know.
know that. But if
I
he
know.
clearly wins, there's gonna be like he's gonna fucking shake the earth if he wins. We're never gonna hear the end of this. Will has to put him in his place.
I may
The
have
back
to leave battle rap for like a 6 months, break. You know, if we do, because I already know it's gonna be nothing but Jag everywhere, bro.
facts. Right. All right. So I got Ill Will 30. What you got?
I got Ill Will 30. It's gonna be nasty for Jag. I'm talking about like worse than that King Los battle, but like Ill Will, don't make me lose faith in you, boy.
That's what I'm saying. Ill Will, come on. All right. So what we got next?
Rosenberg Raw versus A Ward. Now, I think I'll start this off. A Ward, he came to BL a few times, did his thing, left with something, got his head took off by my boy Chuck though. Yeah, hey, look at the battle, y'all can find it on here somewhere.
Shout out
Chuck versus,
EBL.
yeah,
You already know
EBL.
exclusive battle league. Check out the YouTube channel. A War versus Chuck AR. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna just say one thing. When Rosenberg Ross says, "Come take this walk with me," it's lights out for A Ward.
So you got Raw winning.
I got Raw 2-1. I like regardless, A Ward is gonna still around somewhere. Raw, unless Raw just is like in perfect form, but like real talk, I've never seen Raw in like a 30 body bag form ever, right? I've seen him win 3-0, but I've never seen him body bag somebody like that badly, right? In my opinion, somebody could interpret something different, right? But A Ward, he's a fresh face. The casuals love him. Casuals love A Ward, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Plus like he has some talent. He has some merit at this point. You're going to see A Ward come in here. He ain't going to play around with Rosenberg. He already knows Rosenberg is solidified in this battle rap scene. He has a name that stretches back all the way to probably like maybe 2010, 2011, right? Strong though, right? Yo, A Ward may take this battle if Rosenberg slips up here and there. But I see Rosenberg 2-1 with a few scripts and bruises.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with A Ward 2-1.
Okay.
I Raw and all right, I'm stuttering around. I sound like Dave. Like like Raw has like we were saying kind of about Gwitty. Raw is Raw. And if you don't like his style, you're not gonna like him. Raw is authentic. He has his own style. He's hood. He's street.
Right.
And I think A Ward, I think that's gonna work for a round for Raw. I think it's gonna work for a round. And I think A Ward is clever enough to pull the battle off 2-1. I think he's gonna have some good rebuttals that are gonna like shock the crowd, get the crowd into it. And I think it's going to be a battle, like a war, a real battle. But I got A War winning a close one, 2-1. Because Raw's real dangerous on RBE. And like I said, Raw, I feel weird because honestly, I like almost every battle rapper for some aspect. I rarely say a battle rapper is trash, anybody. Because I always like something about somebody personally.
Well,
So
I get it. I get up a little bit raw than that. I'll call somebody trash real quick, but they
yeah, I
can
know.
improve.
Yeah, I'm a little.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I rarely call someone trash because I usually try to look at what's good. But Raw, he's an acquired battle. You know what I mean? Like either you fuck with him or you don't.
Yeah.
And like you just said, everybody fucks with A War. So Raw's gonna have to be really good to get through A War. He's gonna have to be really good. And I'm not saying he can't be, but Raw cannot slack. I think the pressure's on Rosenberg in this battle.
That is a fact. That is a fact because like right now, A Ward is the poster boy. And he can almost do nothing wrong right now. And Raw,
Yeah,
you know,
but
vets
rightfully
know him.
so though, right?
Yeah,
You're not
rightly
saying
so.
that. Everyone
Right,
rightfully so.
that was
He's
my
the
nice.
performer.
Yeah, rightly so. And the vets love Raw. The people that is knowledgeable now into battle rap knows Raw now, and but Raw still has to build up some more steam for himself. Like it's like you hear it all the time in these different podcast rooms. Like the fans are, what have you done for me now lately? Like
Hmm.
it's always been that case, right? And Raw,
Hmm.
he hasn't put a lot of energy out there for the fans, a lot of content for the fans
Well,
lately.
see, Raw to me, and this is once again my opinion, Raw falls into one of those categories, and this is no disrespect to Raw, but his interviews are better than his raps. To me, it's kind of it's like the T-Rex category now, like where he's really entertaining, but then when he gets up, he's not as bad as T-Rex. I'm not saying that because he beat the shit out of T-Rex actually, so he's not as bad as T-Rex. But I mean the simple fact that he gives a more entertaining interview than he actually does when he's on stage, like the performance he gives on stage. He's still better than T-Rex at this point. But
I,
you get what I'm trying to say? What do you think?
I ain't gonna hold you. I do be loving Raw face offs, man. Like yo,
Yeah, like yeah, he's
yo,
definitely
it's the way
entertaining. He's
he
very
talking
intellectual.
to people. like,
Yeah,
bro,
like
you a
hilarious.
ginger. Why are you speaking this tough to me right now?
Facts though, like he's talking all grimy and hood, and you look at Raw, and that's the last thing you thinking. But then, like when you hear him talk, you be like, "Yo, this nigga grimy." But so it's like, all right, but he's way more entertaining in that facet than when he get. It's like I always expect him to be better than he is. Does that make sense? Like I always be like, "Word." I go into the battle, then I'm like, "Okay, he's all right," but shit, it's kind of like Jim's. But the thing about Jim's is he was a battle rapper before he did this. So I never, it's like I knew he was bad. I'm not trying to disrespect Jim's, but when I first heard Jim's back in the day, Jim's was not too good to me, in my opinion. Like he was funny, but he wasn't really too good. And then he started like, he was still battle rapping. Then he did the blogs. And then I kind of forgot he wasn't good anymore because I liked his blog so much. And then when he got back rapping, I was like, oh shit, he's still Jim's. He's still not that good. You know what I mean? So it's like
Yo,
that's what happens with Rosenberg.
that's gonna be another
Yeah,
thing I'm gonna have to ask you about, like on a separate episode. I see I'm a friend, but like
right.
Rosenberg Raw, like one of like what you was just saying, like one of the smoothest things I like about Rosenberg Raw is like when it comes to slick talk, he's top tier, man. Like, and a lot of people don't
Mm-hmm.
catch that. Like, if you ain't from like the Northeast and like deep into like the Northeast lingo and like the dialect, bro, like you gonna miss a lot of stuff Rosenberg says, bro. And
Bruh,
it
that's a
shows
fact.
because like I've seen battles and people like I just don't get it. Like what you did? He just told man da 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 da, da. And like
That's
it's
a
funny,
fact.
bro. Like we get it easily, right? Because we was raised in the board up here, but a lot of other people they don't get it or they just ain't rocking with it. I understand it.
Bruh, the interview he did with Caps and Jack Boy, they
Oh,
was both slick talking so much, and
the whole time.
Rosenberg was slick talking, Jack Boy slick talking. That shit was great, dog. Like, shout out to Caps for that content. They was both slick talking. Like you could clearly hear it. They was side dissing each other, talking mad shit. Jack Boy's straight up telling him he thinks he's garbage. And Rosenberg's just playing with it, like pause, like you know what I'm saying, the way he did it.
Yeah.
Like I forgot when Jack Boy gave an NBA analogy, and Frozenberg was like, "What you calling me, Jared Dudley, dog?"
Mhm.
Like yo, like dog.
Like, and like
Frozenberg.
he gave that reference because, like, yo, like if you know who that is, bro, you ain't,
Facts, no.
you ain't.
That's why Jack Boy. If you watch the interview, Jack Boy almost choked. He was like taking a
Yeah,
sip of his drink. He
he
almost
almost
choked when
died,
Rosenberg
bro.
said
On
it because he knew like Rosenberg's a slick talker. He's very
camera.
smart. So that's what I said. Like I always expect more out of him in the battle, and then he gets up there and he's still like grimy hood Rosenberg, and I'm like, shit, nigga, you're way
Mhm.
more intellectual than that. But this is the way you rap. So
Yeah,
either
he
way,
knows
to
what
sum
people
that
want
up,
to eat off of.
hmm?
I say he knows what people want to eat off of with content
Yeah,
wise. So he can't bring
and
on. He can't be too lyrical, and he has to
yeah, I'm
bring to
gonna
the.
say, yeah, he appeals. Rosenberg's easy to get too. So this battle, I think it's gonna be a better battle than people expect. I
Yes,
think
this
people
is
are going into this.
clash right here. This is gonna really be a nice clash. You may see A Ward and Raw both show out.
And I think that they both are gonna show out. And I think a lot of people got, obviously are gonna favor A Ward going into this battle. I do have him winning 2-1, but I
Okay,
think this is gonna be a damn good battle. You said you had Raw 2-1?
I got Raw 2-1. Yeah.
Okay, okay. All right. I think what, 1 or 2 battles left?
One more battle left. We got Big K. excuse me,
Ooh.
excuse me. We got Mr. I Think I'm Tough versus Mr. Pause, right? We got
Oh, you
Big
said we're
K
going
versus X
there.
Factor.
I got the Dog Strikes Again versus X Factor Dog.
Oh, oh yeah.
I typically don't bet against Big K. And in
Mhm.
this instance, I'm definitely not betting against Big K. I'm going to make this short and sweet. Big K to 130.
You
And
don't even got to go into that. I got you. I got you.
wait, so you didn't see the face off. Before you start, I'm going to end my segment with this and I'm going to let you go. X
Mhm.
Factor said out of his own lips, pause. He actually said he paused himself during the fucking face off, and
Yeah.
the ARP had to tell him he don't need to pause himself, but he had to pause himself because he said something weird because he can't help himself. Long story short, but
What did he say?
he said something that he paused. The ARP was like, "Yo, chill, you don't worry about it." And I'm like, because everybody expected him. They were already in the live chat saying he was going to say something pause worthy, and then he did.
Yeah.
So that was fucking hilarious. But he ended up saying that if he gets 30, he's gonna retire. And this was in front of everybody. ARP
Mhm.
stopped the press conference. I mean, he stopped the shit and was like, wait a minute. I didn't force him to say this. He said, and Hitman's looking at him like, bruh, you're gonna retire. He said, if he gets 30, he's retiring. Floor is yours.
Hasn't he already been retired for how many years now?
I mean, he said he's never gonna pick up the mic again, pause,
Okay.
if he gets 30.
Yeah, just
If he
talking
gets
about
30.
anything X Factor, bro. You gotta remove
Yeah,
yourself.
exactly. Like he's done so many pause-worthy things. Like, oh my gosh.
But as far as I hate when these battle rappers give ultimatums like that, like, yeah, I'm gonna retire if I get 30 or if,
That's
after
why
this.
ARP was looking at him. Yeah, ARP basically gave him that look, bro. But yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I don't believe it, but I don't see I can see X Factor getting 30 in this battle, right? But 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 like I hate that people it's a lot of people that don't know who X Factor is. We do. But unless you just been here, you ain't saw X Factor when he was good, right? X X
Mm-hmm.
Factor
I
X
agree.
Factor had a hand in dismantling Dot Mob, bro.
No, but yo,
Real talk, real talk.
he ain't been good in like 7 years.
I know he ain't been good in like 7 or 8 years, bro.
That's the problem.
But he was integral to this Midwest movement, and I feel like a lot of people ain't giving him his flowers while he's still here. Now, it's certain things like you battle rap so long where you turn it to trash, bro, and that's what happened.
I'm not gonna say trash. I'm not gonna go that far because
Yo,
I think
I haven't heard a good bar from X Factor in maybe like 4 years. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I I, I can't defend. I don't have anything. All I can really say is I think he's gonna be funny, and I think I mean I just, bruh, I can't see him winning. I
You
just
can't.
can't see him win. I can't. I feel like I forgot what movie it was. Maybe it's like Minority Report when the blow ball comes down and they can tell what's about to
Oh,
happen. I can't see a scenario where the ball comes down and he wins. You know what I'm saying? I just can't compute a scenario where he beats Big K. I
let
can't do it.
me tell you right now, same movie. It was a setup. It was a setup. Yeah.
And
It
this is
was
on
it was you
RBE.
all along. It was you all along.
This is on RBE too. Like if this was on URL, I could
Mhm,
say, well, maybe they're trying to set him up. And that's just me and my conspiracy bag, me reaching. You know what I'm saying? Though I could
mhm,
say because remember when they brought him back to URL, I think they gave him T Top, and
mhm,
like that looked like a setup battle or something. Like, oh, you want T Top to get him out of here or something like that. Nah, this
mhm.
is RBE. This is X Factor. I can't see him losing.
I mean, RB,
Like you said, I can't
RBA done
remember the
set up
last
a
time X
few
Factor was
people.
good.
RBA done set up a few people, but like this one,
Not Big K.
I I feel like this is this isn't really a setup per se, right? But but it's a way of ushering in Big K back onto the scene with a notable name that's been in the battle rap scene for a long time, bro. This is almost a
I think
minute.
I'm right. That's where I'm at, bro. I'm at right what you just said. I think ARP is setting Big K up for some good shit,
Yeah,
like
yeah. This
in
is
a good
like
way.
Big K reward. You feel me?
Yeah, I think he knows Big K's about to catch a good victory right here, and he's
Mm-hmm.
gonna propel him into bigger and better things. And I'm
Uh-huh.
not disrespecting X Factor, but you got to show me something, bro. Like it's been too long since you've been good, so you can't go into this battle expecting me to think you're gonna beat Big K when he just beat who did he just beat? Was it Clone or Max
I,
Out?
I forget. I forget. I
I
forget.
think it was
Honestly.
Short Prep, but it was Clone on Short Prep. I think
Let me
I
check.
believe it was. Yeah, check that out. I think it was Clone on Short Prep. I forgot who his original opponent was. That's what we need to check. Who was is a Big K's original opponent on Max Out One? Because yeah, Big K just had a victory. And when's the last time X Factor won?
You said it was on a max out card.
Yeah, Max Out
Okay,
won.
it was Big K versus Clone, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So wait, but who was his original opponent?
I'm not sure. They were
Someone backed
beefing
up. Yeah, something
last
happened.
minute, something like that.
Yeah, something happened, but he beat Clone. So Big K just came off a victory. He's hot. He's good. He doesn't have dry spots in his rounds, whether you like it or not. X Factor's gonna have to show everybody something. And he was talking like spicy, like he should in the face off, but bruh, you got to show and prove. I said, I got Big K 30. I got X Factor. I got X Factor retiring.
Got you. Got
I
you.
got X
Yo, like
Factor retired.
X Factor, you better pause some or something. You better get in your LGBTQ bag right now. Hey, you better do something to
Yo,
get Big K out of this building.
bruh, I think it's another 30 sack of work.
Run them up. Run them up. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I
it's
got
another
Big K
30
winning
sack.
this. I wanna say X Factor ain't gonna get around, but I never leave X Factor out. Like he can surprise me, especially like when I think about the whole like especially when I think about the whole like team that he's with right now. Like so, like they may help him out with a little something, you know, critique some of his bars, you know, here and there, and
Yeah, bro, it's
you
not
start
gonna
him.
help.
No,
Bro,
I'm just saying he may
he's
have a
from that
small
old
moment with
school.
the 3-0, right?
He's from that old school, bro, where you can't change.
Uh, uh, I hate when you're right, bro, because
You
I
can't
see it
change.
happen. I see it all the time, bro. I see it with Cassidy. I see it with Head Ice.
Can't change,
I'm gonna
bro.
see it when Conceited come back. I'm gonna see that.
Yep.
Uh,
Oh, yo, it was Big K was supposed to battle Sirius Jones, remember? And then Sirius was in the tournament.
was
And
that
Sirius
before or
got
after?
yeah, yeah,
What?
no, remember Clone replaced Sirius Jones on that original Max Out card.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it was supposed to be Big K versus Sirius Jones. Clone replaced him on late notice, and Big K took that battle. And I think Clone ended up choking in that battle too.
Uh, uh,
I'm not sure.
bad
But either
look.
way, I think yeah, Big K won. And yeah, I got Big K clearly beating X Factor to sum that up.
Now, you know, like I said, it's gonna be at the Believe Music Hall, the lounge spot. Um, the battle should pop off around 1 p.m. But you know, they still on RNT a little bit. So I'm expecting the battle to pop up around
Okay.
like 1:40, 2 o'clock, something like that. Real nice. We
Okay,
got
yeah,
our
I'm
pay per
looking
view.
myself. So 12 to, yeah, 12 to 7, 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. is the length of the event supposedly.
That's when the doors open at 12 p.m. But like we already know, we know how these
Yeah,
battle. I
that's
was
a
at the
fact.
I was at the Get Back, yo. The doors opened at one time, and then we didn't get in there till like I think maybe like four some. We had to come right back out or something like that. It was real iffy, right?
Oh, damn.
Yeah. But you
Okay.
know, we
But either
we
way,
got the
it's an
stream links.
early afternoon start.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got
Early
the stream
afternoon.
links. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Let me just tell you that
Sweet.
we got the stream link. We bought our pay per view. You know how we
Okay.
give it up. You know how
Gotta
we give it
support.
up.
Gotta support. That's a fact. Gotta support.
Oh man. So we got the watch party going. If you do want to join the watch party, just send Dave a cash app of a minimum of $2 or something that you can give him, right? You know,
Okay. That's what's up. For all you
this
listening, yeah, that's a fact.
yeah,
Yeah.
for all y'all
Cash App
listening,
Dave.
the room will be packed. We got our pay-per-view slots, and it's only so many people we can have in at one time, but here's the catch. I have one of my buddies that's also able to stream. So like as long as you can make it, pull up, let us know something, man. But like definitely support Dave. He paid for the pay-per-view and it for everybody. And I really want y'all to help this man out. He didn't have to do that. He could have let y'all spend that money, that pay-per-view money
That's
for
a
all
fact.
that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it
Um,
says
yeah, pull up
buy
to the
PR
EBL
in
server,
at 1.
Discord server. We got you.
Yeah, 1 p.m. There we
Yeah.
go.
Before I sign out, Burgle,
Mm-hmm. Yes,
let
sir.
me ask let me ask you let me ask you to recommend me something, right? Well, not me, but like for the listeners right now.
Oh,
Recommend
pause.
me.
All right, no, nah, keep going, keep going.
Don't recommend me an X Factor battle, but recommend me a good battle rap in the past.
A good battle from the
Yeah, good
past.
battle. Yeah, that I
Charlie
probably
Clips
haven't
versus
saw yet.
JC. Charlie Clips versus JC.
I saw that one, but like now I'm playing. I'm playing
Um,
with you. They haven't saw that one, so that's a good one. That's a good one.
you haven't seen that?
I saw that. I saw that. I saw that.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that's on Black Ice Cartel.
Yeah, yeah.
That's old school. Clips
You
versus
see,
JC. O Solo versus Sway Sever.
fire, fire.
Um,
You don't even have a
what,
chain.
let's think of some. Oh, I'm trying to think of some old school and
Just give me two
um
good ones. Two good ones.
uh. See, I used to love Clips so much. Dog, pause. Like
Yeah,
Clips
yeah.
versus Sue Surf. I love Clip versus Sue Surf. Um, Clips versus JC. Oh, I got a battle for you to watch, bro. I got a real battle for you to watch. And shout out, yo, I want everybody to sit back and watch this battle if they get a chance. Kimo, get your pen, get your paper out. It's JC versus D Works. Pause. That's the man's name. D
Wow.
Works. That's his
Wow.
name. JC. So it's Julian Carter, JC, versus D Works. Like D hyphen like WORKZ or S. D Works. It's something like that.
Yo,
It's a classic battle.
I just want to thank you for a second because you gave me the name of something that's not even related to this. Like, it just triggered in my head. But like, that's a that's a he got to work on that name, bro. He got to
No,
work on
wait till
that
you see
name.
the battle. Wait till you see the battle. It's a
I
classic.
got you. Got you.
It's a classic battle, right? It's
Yeah.
a 3-round classic. Okay, you know what I'm saying? It's a 3-round classic. That's all I'm gonna
y'all,
say.
y'all don't hear how you send this up, bro. Like,
All I'm
I hear the voice right now.
I remember being in the comments of that battle, and I might have to look. My comments might still be up, but
Mhm.
the dude D Works is in there arguing with people in the comments. That's all I'm gonna say. It was a classic. So that's the battle of the night. Everybody, JC versus D Works.
Got you. For me, my two battles I'm gonna recommend people to watch, and Burgle if you haven't saw it. Old Red versus T Rex.
Okay.
My favorites. Um, T Rex had a few nice quotables, but Old Red, he sent that man up the mountain. Let me see, and I want to say if y'all haven't ever saw it, Calico versus Shotgun Suge. I know Burgle saw it.
Oh yeah.
Calico versus Shotgun Suge, bro. Great, great,
Yeah. That's
great
a
battle.
yeah.
Hey, yo, what's crazy is like you can kind of see how good Suge was back then.
I'm not even gonna go. Yo, y'all need to check that out if y'all haven't seen it. That's a
Check
classic
it
too.
out. Hey, yo, man. Shout out to my dude Suge. Yo, he done slimmed down a little bit. He eating healthy
Shit.
right now. Yeah.
Yep. Well, we all do. Wait. Actually, just so no one gets it misconstrued. It was JC versus D space WORX. D works. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pause you one more time for that.
Hey, his name is D Works.
Sound like you got ED.
Oh, wait, I mean, hey, Landini.
So I've been your host, Kimu Terra, aka Schmitty, aka Mr. Get Out, CEO of Team Misogyny, also a victim here, Shout out to you ladies. And sign us
Hey,
up, bro.
Mr. Burgle, you all
Mhm.
ready? Mr. Burgle, 617, you already know Mr. Spielberg. The camera's always rolling. If it ain't exclusive, it don't
It don't
fucking matter.
matter.
EBL shit. Let's go.